How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Here you are.
Thank you very much.
Of course, and have a good day, all right?
Good morning, campers. Welcome back and join us again today for breakfast at the Magic Castle Hotel here in Hollywood.
Top of the muffin to you.
After breakfast today, we're heading off to Malibu, but not before a quick stop by one of my childhood favourites, the Brady Bunch house, here in this area of North Hollywood called Studio City. Only the front of this house was used on the original TV show, but in 2018, as part of a TV series called A Very Brady Renovation, the interior of the house was fully renovated to match that as seen on the famous show. The HG TV studio purchased the house in 2018 for $3.5 million, spent close to $2 million on the renovation, and sold it in 2023 for $3.2 million US. What a steal.
The house from the Brady Bunch.
Immaculate lawn.
But fake.
Still looks good.
The Brady Bunch house here in Los Angeles.
Leaving the Brady Bunch house and all those childhood memories behind, we continue our drive to Malibu. Today we are forced to take the back way, through the hills via Malibu Canyon Road, not our usual route. This detour is necessary due to the closure of the scenic Pacific Coast Highway since the devastating fires in January this year. We had planned to have lunch at Duke's, one of our favourite restaurants in Malibu, which we read had escaped damages from the fire. However, in February, after the fires, the area experienced severe rainstorms and mudslides, which, as you guessed it, unfortunately caused significant damages to Duke's, ensuring its closure. What a horrendously tragic start to 2025 for this region. As such, we're headed to a place called Malibu Seafood, in an effort to support the local businesses still struggling in this beautiful coastal area. Enjoy. Welcome to Malibu Seafood, a uniquely local seafood joint, comfortably nestled in this lovely spot along the iconic Pacific Coast Highway, or PCH as the locals call it, here opposite the beautiful beaches in Malibu, California. From humble beginnings back in the 1970s as a small seafood market, this place has grown over the years and accordingly gained significant popularity with locals and travellers alike, with its laid-back vibe but quality fresh seafood, reasonably priced, and in such an iconic coastal LA-inspired location. Even on a somewhat overcast Sunday like today, you can see how its popularity is enhanced by the insatiable appeal of fresh seafood served with a side of stunning ocean views. Join us on the patio today, as we've ordered a variable feast of seafood delights, including a creamy seafood chowder, calamari, and some good old fish and chips.
Already ordered. And now we wait.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Here you are.
Thank you very much.
Of course, and have a good day, all right?
You too. Okay. Yum. Lunch is done.
Leaving the delights of our seafood feast behind, we drive along this open section of the Pacific Coast Highway. We stop, albeit briefly, to enjoy some of the wonderful ocean views unique to this part of the world.
Malibu Beach.
As we head back to Hollywood, we are once again redirected off the Pacific Coast Highway and back through the hills via Malibu Canyon Road. We did explore this region of Malibu a little, but with so much rebuilding following the devastating fires and mudslides, we didn't want to intrude or showcase other people's misery. I know you understand. As you can see by some of the trees along this mountainous area on our way back to Hollywood, the burnt trees tell a story of the magnitude of the devastation. Okay, and just like that, we're back in this picturesque area of Hollywood with its beautiful palm tree lined streets. Dropping into the Magic Castle Hotel for a quick rest before venturing out for dinner at Raffallo's Italian restaurant on the corner of Hollywood Boulevard and North La Brea Avenue. Interestingly, we enjoyed a nice walk down to Raffallo's tonight. However, as we described in our last video, this area of Hollywood Boulevard once again underwent its evening transformation, with the seedier element of undesirables emerging at dusk once more. As such, I was bravely selected to dash back home to the Magic Castle Hotel to collect our car for our return trip home, just to be safe of course. But hey, this is LA and it's dark. Better safe than sorry, we say.
Raffallo's Pizza and Pasta here in Hollywood. Looking forward to our pizza. Good morning again, campers. Waking up from a peaceful slumber, after another great breakfast today, we're off to the historic Santa Monica Pier. With our car safely parked, join us as we re-explore the pier and its eclectic collection of arcades, amusements, restaurants, and the official end of the famous Route 66. The Santa Monica Pier is one of those places you've probably seen in 100 movies, but being in person just really feels different. The ocean breeze, the sound of the waves, and that lively boardwalk energy that just screams California. There are a few laid-back bars where you can grab a cold beer and or a cocktail, kick back and just watch the world go by and the waves roll in beneath you. If you're hungry, there are plenty of places to stop. Pier Burger is a classic and always draws a crowd, with their hand-formed 100% certified Angus beef burgers, Nathan's hot dogs, tasty fries, and hand-spun milkshakes. Always a favourite of ours, except today, we have other plans. And then, of course, you've got Pacific Park, an amusement park that looks directly out onto the Pacific Ocean towards South Catalina Island. It's admission free and is the family place to play, with a total of 13 rides for kids of all ages, including a roller coaster that circles the majority of the park. It's also the home of the world's first solar-powered Ferris wheel. It's actually the only one of its kind in the world. The view from the top is unreal. You can see all the way down to Venice Beach and even catch Malibu in the distance on a clear day. A quick walk through Pacific Park.
As we walk along today, there's just so much going on. Little food stalls selling churros, caramel corn and fresh lemonade. Buskers playing live music and of course that salty smell of sea air mixed with hot dogs and sunscreen. You can't get more SoCal than that. The pier actually dates back to 1909 and fun fact, it wasn't even built for fun originally. It was just a municipal pier for pipes running out to sea. Then, a few years later, they added an amusement park right next to it, and that's when this place really became the icon we know it as today. It's kind of wild to think how much this pier has been through. Storms, fires, and even times when people wanted to tear it down. But the locals fought hard to save it, and thank goodness they did. Because now it's one of the most loved spots in Southern California, and here for us to join with you today.
Santa Monica Pier, just a quick walk through, guys.
As we slowly make our way back along the pier today, we try and relax and take it all in. Whether you're here for the rides, the food, or just a stroll, the Santa Monica Pier never disappoints, with something for everyone, including these beautiful ocean views.
Not sure if you can see those bubbles that are blowing in everyone's face.
Old mate down here actually wants tips for it. Unbelievable. Okay, Santa Monica Pier tick. Now for some lunch at Canter's Deli. Canter's Deli here in Fairfax Avenue in Hollywood, Los Angeles. Taking my life in my own hands and jaywalking here. The famous Canter's Deli on Fairfax. Done. Delicious yet again. Famous Canter's Deli. Originally opened in 1931, but in this location on Fairfax Avenue since 1953. The restaurant is featured in several movies and TV shows, including Curb Your Enthusiasm and Mad Men. One of our must-visit places on every trip. Another lovely meal at Canter's, and now off to Supreme. Supreme has moved to Sunset Boulevard.